Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's cause for mild irritation. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well played and well cleared.
Araujo makes the interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Ball swung in. And it's Gavi. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Mbappe. Ball has bounced loose now. Up towards the flank. Needs to return pass. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. He's having a go. Not the most convincing of passes. Pedri. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. Scholes. Balde. Balde running with the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Balde with a definite foul there. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. Araujo. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Approaching the half-hour mark. De Jong. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's fabulous. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Araujo. And he's away. Koundé. Gavi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Madrid looking to pass their way through.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Distributed tidily. Played into the box. Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's come to nothing. Balde. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Now, can they get him away? He played through for the wide man. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Now it's João Pedro. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Gravenberg looking tidy in possession here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gavi. And it's Gavi. De Jong. Threads one in. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And he can clear it away. Gavi. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Scholes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Araujo cuts out the pass. Scholes. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Oh, what a try! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Well, that's a little loose. Alexander-Arnold. The pass is intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Gavi.
Gavi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's João Pedro. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they
Takes a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And that could set him on his way. Balde.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pedri. Gavi. It's a really well-measured ball. Time and again they are repelled. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Balde. That is good strength. And here's Pedri. Pedri flashes it across. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's and collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
El dorsal 23, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 96.
Valde. Gavi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it out wide. And that has left him in a heap. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Balde. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's managed to get free.
2 minutos de descuento.
Looking for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Good chance here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Madrid have their second corner now. Mbappe. Shot a goal. Denied by an instinctive save. And that will be the final act. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is the super.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Madrid cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's bustling. Messi!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in space and looking for options. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. And they can counter here. Van Dijk looking to penetrate opposition lines. Foden. And it's Rodri. And Mohamed Salah. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Rodri. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Scholes. Madrid finding their passes. Takes the shots. Too close for comfort. Foden, who does have an assist to his name. The pass is intercepted. Now he's got space here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's made its way to him. And he shoots!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bastoni. Now this could be a... Oh, huge goal. Massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Big header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hazard. He can run onto that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Kane. Oh, well played. Cleared without complication. And here's Kane. Oh, cracking ball. And this is Hazard. Hazard! Goal! Oh, Manchester United into the lead once more. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? João Pedro. Baresi does well to get it back. And he was quick to react. And it's Azar. That's been slipped through. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cleared away. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played into space. He's only too happy to take that back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga, Gravenberg, Rodri with a definite foul there. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run, and this is Kane. Messi. And that should get the job done. Scholes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he thumps it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Salah. And they're back on the ball again. Messi. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... And Messi! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Pickford will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Very nicely
Oh,
done.
really well played.
Crosses it in. It's a throw-in. Crossed in once more. He's got Saul. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's been taken short. He's in the finish. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Azar. Messi. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Vardiol picks it up out wide. That has been knocked clear. Picked out brilliantly. Good-looking ball. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Barella, good chance here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 99 será reemplazado por el dorsal 96.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Decent chance. This time, surely. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good ball, good. He's having a go. They've got to be quick to recover this. Lofted upfield.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neatly clipped into space. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Kane. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of it? There's the shot! Madrid trailing, but still very much in the hunt for their promotion dream.
It's great to see that there's still plenty of fighting spirit in them, but you might need a bit more than that just now.
That's a sharp pass. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Great pressure, plenty of it. Madrid have reclaimed it. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Chance! Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held through this time. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
All square again into the dying minutes.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
An instinctive delivery. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That's an imaginative pass. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And now they can clear their lines. Well timed, excellent interception. Now there's a shot a goal! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And we're underway. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. And here's the chance to counter. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, sweet feet. It's going to be another throw. Played up towards the front line. Barella. Vardiol. Now it's Messi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Yamal receives it in a wide position. He's picked his way through. Yamal! And he's following up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And that was nowhere near his best. We expected better, and so did he. And it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Shoots to shoots! Oh, Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Scholes. And this is Messi. Not the most accurate pass. The pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he latch on to this? And the keeper has it. Barella. Scholes. Barella. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Played out to the right. Yamal. Yamal! Again in a trice. They are soaring. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful.
Good chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Scholes. Messi. Scholes picks it up out wide. Mbappe. Real chance! And he's found it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He has a look out. Football. Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It scores! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barella. Played into space out wide. Triol is there, and he can get that clear. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Ball is over the line. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Azar. Great vision. It's a promising position. And it Scholes. That's a nicely shaped ball.
2 minutos de descuento.
And he's had it. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi. That has not gone well. Gravenberg. Camavinga. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gravenberg, and the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. And Guardiol, well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe, oh, nice touch. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Camavinga is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. "60 minutes played. Passes short and sharp. This looks promising.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That was good alertness.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Rodri. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Good ball over the top. That's the corner kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
15. Casa. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por
Messi with the
el
short
dorsal
one.
13. El dorsal
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
18. El
He's
dorsal-
got to go.
el dorsal 12.
Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was...
He's one-on-one. And that has been clubbed away. That's rather hopeful. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that
Se va a llevar a
collectively.
cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now there's a... He's having a shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.